Sami J. Welcome back to my channel. Today is like super exciting for me. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna vlog because I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this video yet. But then I thought to myself, just vlog it. You haven't done a vlog in a very long time and it's stupid. So today I am interviewing Kelsy Karter. If you don't know who she is, you may probably know her as the girl that tattooed Harry Styles on her face. So yeah, if you haven't been keeping up with that story, basically the tattoo was fake and she did it all in promotion for her new song Harry, which came out on Harry Styles' birthday, which is February 1st. And if you guys don't know this about me already, I am probably the biggest Harry Styles fan, even still to this day. I think I've loved this, well, okay, I can't say I'm the biggest because I know there's like hella other fans out there. But anyways, I'm a pretty big fan. Like, he's my lock screen. I like didn't even change him as my lock screen on my laptop until like 3 years into my relationship with my actual boyfriend. So there's that. Anyways, I love Harry Styles. And apparently so does Kelsy Karter because she wrote a whole entire song about him. And honestly, she can just have him at this point. I mean, I can't write a song about him. Anyways, so I'm interviewing her for my show on it's kind of like a college radio, it's not a college radio station, it's our like sister station, which is a public radio station, but I went to school there on the I was on the sister station, if that makes sense, when I was in school, and then now I'm on our sister station, which is the public radio station, now that I've graduated college. So I'm interviewing her for my show called The Rock Show today. It's in like an hour and a half at 2 o'clock, so I'm like really nervous. I have about 3 pages of prep, and I'll probably show you that once I get there. I just want to get there. I like couldn't even go to the gym this morning. I was too excited, and like I just wanted to like look over my notes and make sure that car got really close, and just wanted to make sure I was like super prepared. I don't know, I'm not like how should I put this? I'm not like nervous. I'm like excited, anxious, if that makes sense. She's just like a super cool girl. If you follow her on Twitter or Instagram, she's like super cool and chill and like loves interacting with her fans, and I just want to make sure I do her justice on my show because I think she deserves it. She's super talented, even minus this whole like media frenzy and like the song and all of that. Like, I just think that she's incredibly talented, and I just want other people to know about that. So that's what I'm doing today. UPS is here, and I didn't, okay, it's not for me because I didn't order anything. I had to like think about that. I'm gonna just let them rock. Okay, so when I get into the studio, I'll probably just like go over what I prepped, I guess. And then I don't know if this is gonna be 2 videos or 1 video, but I don't know. I'll let you know. You'll figure it out if it is 2 or 1 video. I don't know if I'm going to combine this video, this vlog, with the actual interview because I have a feeling the interview is going to be a little long. But like I said, we'll find out. Alright, so UPS guy's staring at me. Cars are flying by. I need to get to the studio, so I'm going to go. I'm going to stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm sorry. It's tempting. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you at the studio. Okay, so it's me, back again. I'm in a public place, but it's fine, we're gonna see how vlogging goes. I am in the studio, so I just printed out like all of my questions and everything that I prepped for the interview. I love what's happening to this background here. It's very bright. Okay. Cool. Love how my lipstick's coming off too. I just had a snack. So yeah, just printed out like my questions and all the research that I did. I'll show you that in a second, and then I'm just gonna set up the board and everything. So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of go into how this interview came about. So I obviously like fell in love with the story and fell in love with Kelsy's song Harry. I just thought like, and I say fell in love like so dramatically, but like I really did. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with it. I think it's so cool and so original and unlike anything I've kind of seen in my day, at least in the 21st century. I'm sure like, you know, there's been publicity stunts, you know, you've seen them, but this one is kind of very original. Like, she didn't have to date anybody to get some listeners for her song, you know? Complete shade. Anyways, so I reached out to her manager and I was like, listen, I'm gonna play Harry on our station. I need to have Kelsy in the studio. It kind of didn't go like this at all. It was a very professional email, but like I was basically like, I love Kelsy, I love what she's doing, I love the song, I'd love to have her on my show. And he was like, yeah, as long as you can promise that you play our song. So I did. I literally did so much like prep, but like imaging and radio things for the song, and I had it playing like every hour on the hour for like New Music Monday, and I got it in our rotation, and I was promoting the heck out of this. So funny because she even retweeted one of my tweets. I don't know if I said this in my intro, but I kind of put out there like, hey, I'm doing like an interview with Kelsy. If any of her fans have any questions, and she retweeted it, and so many of her fans like tweeted at me with like their questions, so I'll be asking her some of those today too, and I'm just like so grateful for the opportunity. I think she's a star and she's gonna go places, and I'm very excited to speak with her. I'm like hyping her because I know she's gonna be great and I know people are gonna love her, so definitely check her out, listen to it, and I'll let you know how everything goes afterwards. Really quick before I like go and do this interview, here are like some of the things. I really wish that this was on separate paper, but like what are you gonna do? But look at all these questions. And like this is like a rapid fire game I want to play with her. Just like all these questions and like prep I did, and like I don't know, it's ridiculous. I think it's way too much, but I kind of like wrote out my thoughts so like I really don't lose track. There's my giant water bottle and my Boom Chicka Pop that I was snacking on before. My headphones, here's like our studio setup, and I literally have 6 minutes until she calls, and I'm so excited. And here's our little computers and stuff. There's the phone and our hotline she'll be calling on. So that's about it. Okay, so it's 2:08 and Kelsy still hasn't called. I am not offended by this whatsoever, by the way, because it just gives me more time to like breathe and like gather my thoughts and all that. So I figured I'm bored as anything, just waiting because I think I have everything prepped. So yeah, I'm just gonna chat, I guess. Should I like email her manager? Is that like a thing I should be doing? I don't know. Maybe you'll get my initial reaction of when like the hotline goes off and like my actual panic attack that I'm gonna have. Like I said, I'm not nervous. I'm just a little anxious. It's just the initial of like picking up the phone, like, come on, call me. Said like no one actually wants you to call them. But I really want Kelsy to call me. Maybe I was outed. Maybe like I was outed as a fan and just overexcited for this, and she was like, no, can't do it. Can't talk to a super fan. I don't like the fan girls. I just make fun of them. I'm kidding. That was a horrible Australian accent. I don't do accents. And I doubt that she feels that way. Because what I gather from like Twitter and Instagram, she's like really chill and sweet and like loves her fans and like is just super grateful. That's how she seems to me anyways. Oh my god, it's like literally 2:10 though. Alright, granted, if she's in LA right now, which I think she might be because this was technically scheduled for 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I am currently in Eastern Standard Time. So if it's 11, I don't know about her, but she might be sleeping or like just waking up type of thing, you know? I am not a morning person. So if I had something scheduled at 11 a.m. and I was a rock star, I wouldn't be up to calling somebody or like talking on the phone. Or maybe she has like other press calls scheduled and she is just finishing up on one of those, in which case I should make mine a lot quicker than I plan on making it. I really don't know the situation. All I know is that I am pooping bricks waiting for this hotline to go off. And it's 2:11 now. Maybe I'm gonna give it to like 2:15 and then maybe like email her manager or something. I just love these chats that I can have to my camera and like nobody actually cares. I'm sorry that this is like not that exciting and I'm actually staring at myself in the viewfinder this entire time because what do I care? And what do you care? You know? I don't know what else to talk about. Look at my nails, they need to get done. This lip color too though. Looking rough these days, kids. I wish I could show you my outfit. I like lost some weight. I lost like almost 15 pounds, maybe like 12, 13 pounds. And I feel like cute, you know? I love that. I love feeling cute in my clothes. Alright, this is going on for too long. I'm just gonna have to hang this up, shut down the vlog, and just like email our manager. And hopefully, the next time I get on this vlog, I will have talked to Kelsy Karter. By the way, this is like no shade. I'm like nervous for myself, not even Kelsy. Honestly, this is my fault that she's not calling. Okay, so I just got off the phone with Kelsy and she was so sweet. Oh my gosh, like I can't even believe how well that went. I mean, you can tell in the interview that I was nervous a little bit. And I'm sure you'll be able to tell that when you guys listen back either tonight on my show or when I post the interview on here on YouTube. So I don't know, there's people around here, so if I stop or something, you know why. But she's just such an incredible, like, down-to-earth person, really knows what she wants. She was just so confident and obviously in love with everything that she does. Like, she is just so, like, into what she does. Like, she just loves her work and her music and being able to do what she does, and you can just tell from her answers, like, how happy and grateful she is for, like, everything that's going on in her life right now. We didn't, like, talk too much about Harry. I tried to get it out in the open in the beginning, and then I really just wanted to talk about, like, her and her artistry, and obviously, like, I'm a huge fan, but I just think that she's so rad and she's so different. The things that she's doing is just, like, unlike what people my age are used to. Like, I'm 24, like, we're used to either emo music or like pop music, like extremely pop music, and she's just not, like, she's just out of the box, you know? She's not trying to fit into that mold, and I've been looking for that. Like, I grew up on classic rock. I grew up, like, listening to Queen and Bowie. Those are my favorite artists, and, like, you know, Kiss, even though I was, like, afraid of them, and Motley Crue, and just, like, rock stars, like, people that are, I'm fascinated by rock stars, and I just am fascinated by her. And then afterwards, we spoke. I didn't record after we ended the interview, because we had, like, our own little private conversation afterwards, and we talked about boys, but the fact that she even took time out to do that, I mean, this was already, like, pretty much like a half-hour interview, which she was so patient with and just so, like, accommodating for. Like, I was like, you have time for me? Why? And I got to talk to the boys with the long hair. So cool. For, like, 10 seconds, maybe, but, like, still so cool. And then, yeah, I mean, you're gonna hear all this in the interview. It's just, this is my initial reaction. Like, I'm sort of fangirling. Like, I think I might be more obsessed with her than Harry. I'm kidding. I just think that she's just so cool. I'll stop talking about her now, but, like, seriously, guys, like, if you haven't checked out Kelsy Karter yet, you just have to. You have to, because especially if you like me and you, like, are like me, not like me, and especially if you're like me and need to hear actual rock music, and, like, you just love rock music and you just need modern rock and roll, this girl's it. And so is Harry Styles. So, I mean, yeah, check out my interview. If I don't post it alongside this vlog, it will be in its own separate, like, video form, I guess. I just really wanted you guys to, like, hear my before and after, because you know, these things, people don't realize like how much effort that like on-air jocks put into their preparation. And for me as an on-air jock, that's a really solid hand in my frame. For me as an on-air jock, I don't want to have the same interview as another jock. I don't want to get the same information. I don't want to like dwell on some of the same things. I mean, I know they got to talk about their stuff, and like she's got to promo Harry, she's got to promo her new single What You. Like these people have their songs to promo, but like I want to get like different perspectives. I want to get different viewpoints. I want to get different answers. And like I think as a jock and even just as journalists, you know, I'm not saying I'm a journalist at all, but like if you're going to do an interview with somebody, I want to hear something I've never heard before from this person. I want to hear like viewpoints that just, I don't know, that are different, you know? You don't want to have to look up the same person, the same artist on YouTube and find like 10 different interviews where they just say the same exact thing. And then it also gets redundant for the artists who have to continuously repeat themselves and like explain the same things over and over again. So it was important for me, and I hope this came through in the interview, to just like, I love my freaking fingers in the frame. I hope this came through that like I was just trying to have a good time and make it really relatable, not only for like my listeners but for her as well, and like really try to like, I don't know, not just be some like old dude at Rolling Stone giving an interview. I hate to say that because I love Rolling Stone. Literally, I'm such a shade queen. I hate that. But you know, you guys get it. Like I just wanted a different, fresh interview with her, and I think we had that. I think it was really good. So I'm very excited to play it, and I'm gonna start editing it now because she sweared and I let her swear. I wanted her to be her like authentic self. I told her that this whole thing was pre-recorded, so like say whatever you want because I'm gonna edit it out. I'm like glowing, literally, but that just might be my highlight. I'm not getting over it. That was the coolest interview like I've ever done. You guys have no idea. And I think it's just the beginning for me, honestly. This was like a big moment for me. I don't know about her, but it was a big moment. Definitely not a big moment for her. Definitely not. This is definitely just my moment. Alright, so I'm sick of like quadruple chin happening. So I'm gonna go. I don't know if this will be the outro.